In this video, I will tell you tricks and tips you need to know for your first SOC. The first tip is to save AP for more crystals. Action points are really valuable, save them to get more crystals. Crystals will increase your combat stats, attack and all damage, and troop capacity. They will help you a lot during fights. A good way to use your AP the most efficient way is to chain barbs. It means using one AP cost of a barb and getting at least 2 or maybe up to 10 barbs. The next tip is to prioritize materials for accessories. It means once you get into SOC, get access to the horn blueprint and the ring blueprint. Most of the players will get their first blueprint when they get a certain amount of crystals. Most of the times you will be able to purchase one of the blueprints before the first fighting zone. Most of the people say ring is better, and I would say it's pretty much more consistent regarding rallies. In open field, it varies. If you do a lot of micromanaging, horn might be better. But if you are getting swarmed, ring is definitely better and it's easier to use. So I recommend for a lot of players to go ring because not a lot of players will utilize the horn as efficient as possible. And make sure that you have 120 legendary materials, best case 240, so you can buy and craft both as fast as possible. The next big point is resource management in SOC. Due to crystal technology, the pacing in SOC is higher because you have more attack, more all damage and troop capacity. This results into a lower fight time and a higher resource bill in a short amount of time. So you really need to learn to manage your resource efficiently to ensure that you don't run out of resources. A good example to facilitate the difference between pre-SOC and SOC is that SOC commanders also deal more skill damage. For example, we have Alex with 1.7k skill damage, where you can compare Guan. He can deal 4.2k and even more damage due to his force skill. By your first SOC, you should have T5 tech because you will not be able to farm books in SOC. And you will need your research speedups for the crystal technology. The next valuable tip is to make yourself as strong as possible. Make a plan based on your G-heads and available commanders you already invested in before SOC. So utilize relics and SOC commanders effectively. You need to balance relying solely on SOC commanders and leveraging the advantages of the museum buffs. A great tip is to invest in commanders that can be used in certain skill configurations. For example, Guan Yu is already usable as 5-1-1-1-1. Nebuchadnezzar, for example, is already usable at 5-5-1-1. Scipio Africanus Prime is usable at 5-5-5-1. So you don't have to max every commander, you can mid-max the commanders and get the most out of your G-heads. The next tip is to save sovereign keys for heart's desire. In this event, you will be able to choose 5 commanders and you will only get G-heads for these 5 commanders. Also, make sure to save your sovereign keys to fulfill a quest during KVK. You need to use 200 keys during KVK, so don't waste any keys before the event and don't waste them before KVK starts. Another big part of Crystal Tech are bastion quests, and I will present one of the best bastion quest strategies. First and foremost, don't complete the bastion quest in the beginning. Upgrade your crystal technology first to increase the quest income, so you get the most out of your quest. They are limited. And reroll bastion quests for the best rewards to maximize crystal technology gains. Usually, training or power-up quests will give you the most out of the quest, so you wanna reroll them till you get it. And please refrain from donating materials for bastion quests. Regarding relics, I mentioned before, you have to make a plan which relic you want to use. Recently, Lilith limited the amount of currency you can get as free-to-play player. So you have to choose wisely which relics you want to unlock if you don't spend that much money. So this was it. I hope it was helpful and you learned a lot for your first SOC season. Stay tuned for our next video. We will provide an investment plan for SOC commanders. Make sure that you guys get the most value out of your G-heads. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment down if you have any more video requests you want to see in the future.